Now, class, Mr. Tiger will show us how Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes cereal starts out.
It's a flake field?
It's a cornfield. Kellogg's toast corn to golden flakes and adds a secret frosting. Helps keep them extra crunchy and delicious. It's part of your good breakfast and tastes.
I know, great!
Sit down to breakfast with Tony, and you'll discover why it's great.
Mr. Tiger, you're wonderful.
Oh, shucks.
ABBA's greatest hits.
Mamma mia, here I go again.
15 unforgettable tracks on one great album.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS.
Including their very latest chartbuster, Fernando. From Waterloo to Fernando, ABBA's greatest hits, out now.
Cocktails like, it's got the taste and the feeling that you like. Coca-Cola, come on, girl, gotta share a Coke with you. Let the feeling shift through. You wanna live a little bit more. That's what the taste of Coke is for. Cocktails like, everybody wants a little life. Coca-Cola, Cocktails like, everybody.
Poor baby, I wish I knew some magic.
Bake the magic
Open the door to a wonderful show.
with Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies.
Make the magic of poppin' fresh dough. Hot chocolate chips have a magical way. They can even make you smile on a cold, rainy day.
That's baking things
You
better.
can make magic, you know,
We did.
with the magic of poppin' fresh dough.
If you make this shot, you can have anything you want for dinner.
I'll have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Mom.
You got it, superstar.
Kids love Kentucky Fried Chicken, just like other folks. And with all those delicious fixins, what a meal.
It's finger-licking good! Real goodness from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Cost of living got you down.
Prices are so high, I take a ladder to go shopping.
Cost of living got you down.
Money used to burn a hole in my pocket. Now it isn't even there long enough to get warm.
There's one bargain left in town.
Campbell's Soups. Dry chicken with rice. Best parts of the chicken, fluffy rice, and 2 chicken stocks for extra flavor. About 6 cents a 7-ounce serving.
Sit right down and get your Campbell's worth.
Mother always told me, sit up straight, eat all your vegetables, and stay out of small foreign cars. But Joey, Mother never told me about Ultra Bright.
We'll tell you. Ultra Bright has more whitener than any leading toothpaste. Yet it's as safely gentle for teeth as the leading children's fluoride.
Mother had a feeling I might be too appealing, so Mother never told me about Ultra Bright.
What just make your food fresh?
At Taco Bell, and you feel your taste buds tingle. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. What just make you a burrito or a tasty enchilada?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta was suffering one conglomerate of beatings. It was even hard for me to watch. I said, yay! Is he not embarrassed? Because it was just one bombastic, fantastic. I beg, narrator, it be like say you want to fight because your mouth has just been going back like parrots. This no be easy, oh. You won't give it today, oh. Yeah. My shares. I beg, someone bring small money for this thing. Good night, Prince. Listen. My back. And who might you? Hello. Greet everybody for you. Body just shake belly. What is so for Bros, I greet you, Afana. I do, how your side? It's well, bro, I just rejuvenated our body. Body dey inside clothes, so, but I don't tire. This freezer just beats me with auto. Is that so? Well, guilty as charged. Freezer! Yes, how may I? Bah! You know what? I'm not doing this. What on Namek is going on? Who even is... Wait. He looks familiar. Ah! I knew it. He resembles one of those Saiyan monkeys. Oh, more frostbite. This boy is serious, you. No, it's more battle. For he has become the super of the dupas. The grandmaster of Granot, top of his class, ruler of Ribena, the master of Scatter, the mover and shaker, the jiggy of the jiggy.
No flat tire's gonna stop me from getting beer money. Come on! Is that a scratch and win? Oh, fuck! Come back here! Come on! What the fuck is this breeze? You're telling me everything in there was poison ivy. Great. Oh, ooh, shiny. Wait, is that my wedding ring? Whoa! Hey, is that the Chargers game? I got money on that game. What was the score? What is this place? Chosen one. Welcome. Who are you? Where am I? Wait, are you married? Ha! You are in the golden hardware. This is where the divorced dad relics are kept. And
What's up, everybody? For those few who've joined us this morning, probably even afternoon for some of you. How y'all doing? I thought I'd get down with some mandatory flight retraining here. I have a little bit of time this morning. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting to do this kind of like flight thing for a bit, where I don't have the show to worry about and we could do a whole thing. And I think if I have even some time, I'll stay even longer and we'll stream anything. We'll stream VR. We'll see what's up. We got topics that we didn't get to yesterday and all that. But yeah, what's up? Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. How you doing? Basically, we are setting up the flight. Where should we go? We got to choose where we go right now. So right now what we're looking at is it's called 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎. And it basically, there's this network of we're getting our aviation nerd on this morning a little bit, okay? If I have some time, we have some time to do this. And like I said, we got some time, we'll hang out and do other things. But check it out. So we're going to do a realistic flight on the VATSIM network, talking to enthusiast ATC people. So we'll do it all legit, talking to the air traffic controllers. We're going to do a flight here. As you can see, we got in Montreal. So we're going to go international. Montreal, the Pierre-Elliott Trudeau International Airport. They have delivery, ground, tower, and approach air traffic controller coverage, as you can see. That's what those dots mean. Where's that sound coming from? There's ads playing. Hold on. And we're going to take a flight to... We're going to take it to, as you can see, Boston is open and with full coverage. Boston Logan International. It's cool. You can see even the controllers who are on, their names and everything. And what position they're on. Approach, Joshua, Marshall. I don't know who they are, but they give, they put their names. Anyways, that's how these people get on. We use a little program called 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎. It's this right here, as you can see, this little black square. And what it does is it lets you connect to the 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒄𝒑 network, which you have to be signed on, and you do a little test to become part of it. And you have then with your code, you can then sign in, and boom, you're connected to the 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒄𝒑 network. Your simulator's connected, and that's how it works. So we got to get the flight ready, and the first thing we do is we don't even get in the plane. We got to do flight planning. So we're going to do the flight planning right away here, and we're going to do it using a service called SimBrief. This service, SimBrief, is, from my understanding, is for enthusiasts, but they use real-world data called AIRAC, AIRAC, and they use real-world data and all that. The charts they give out, it says at the bottom, not meant to be used for navigational purposes, but they're pretty close to realistic, I'm pretty sure, from my understanding. So you get on SimBrief, and this is how pilots plan, or pilots' employers plan OFPs, operational flight plans. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start off here. What's up, Ivana? We're going to pick the airline. Our airline ICAO code is ACA because we're flying Air Canada. And we're going to fly an Air Canada flight. We're going to pick a real one, too, because we're going to do this realistic and we're going to be nerds about it. So we're going to go on flightaware.com, and we're going to look for the origin and destination airports and look at real flights. There's an Air Canada 752 that's arrived at the gate, and that's going to be our flight. We're going to put ACA 752. Our departure airport is Charlie Yankee Unicorn Lima. That's the Montreal ICAO code. And then we're going to Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra. Boston. Okay. The little snazzy thing picks my alternate airport for me. We're flying an A320neo. And this is looking pretty good. We can even check our route here, as you can see. And we could match it up with the real world flight here, and it looks like they're exactly correct. They're exactly the same. We'll go ahead and generate this flight. Yeah, we're doing flight school. Nice. They appreciate. Glad you enjoyed this. Let me know if the music's too loud. So cool. We got our OFP generated. As you can see, we can even look at the waypoints here. It's looking good to me. The approach into Boston looks funny, but we'll check with ATC later once we log in and see what they think. But we'll go ahead and file this OFP the way it looks. I like it. Our altitude is 35,000 feet. Our block fuel is 4.9 tons. And let's go ahead and file this. Good morning, Troy. We're doing some nerding out aviation. I don't ever get the chance to do this kind of stuff because I got the show to focus on. But hopefully later we get into some other cool stuff too. Yeah, U is unicorn. Let me check that. Military alphabet. What's the military alphabet here? U is unicorn. Am I wrong about this? U is uniform, not unicorn. Or is it It's uniform. Not unicorn. But anyways, DEI pilots, don't get mad at me. It's just the way it goes with affirmative action. All right, Air Canada. What's our Air Canada 752 is going to be our OFP here, as you see. So we'll go ahead and file that. Let me just show you what that looks like. With this program, with this service called SimBrief, they actually do that for you. You can go pre-file on network. As you can see here, highlighted here is 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒄𝒄 That's what we're going to be flying on. We'll go ahead and pre-file. So, and we could give this a check too. That's our call sign. We are flying IFR, not VFR, so that's instrument flight rules, not visual flight rules. And everything looks good to me here. I mean, it should be a copy of what we just filed, so we'll go ahead and file that flight plan. Now that we're filed, we can go ahead and get into the plane. So we are flying out of Montreal, the Pierre-Elliott Trudeau International Airport. Let's pick our gate. And I'm going to pick gate 61 just because I like it. Make sure our call sign is Air Canada 752. Yep. We got the Air Canada livery on, and we can go ahead. Our conditions and time is live. We'll go ahead and log into the VATSIM network here. Remedial training for diversity hire. Yes, we're doing. This is training basically. I'm basically doing mandatory remedial training because we've had problems. I don't know. I get complaints. I don't know what they're talking about. So the plane went up and down a little bit. You guys were floating in your chairs a little bit. You spilled your drinks. You can't ever say it's not exciting on Anchor Baby Airlines. But anyways. We're just loading up here. Okay. So now we are in the cockpit. Oh, no. That's not what we want. That's a mistake. You don't want to spawn in on the runway. That's a big no-no. They're probably freaking out right now. You see, you don't want to do that. You don't want to spawn in right on the runway. You can imagine why that's not a good thing. Okay, not sure what I did there, but we're going to try this again. Departure, gate 61, the A320neo with the Air Canada livery. Big no-no. Okay. What's up, Frederick? Hi, y'all. All right, we're in a cold cockpit now. This is what it looks like from a dead cockpit. And we're not quite yet connected to the radio network, but we should be connected to the VATSIM network. So we're in the cockpit. This is what it looks like dead. And so we turn on the iPad here, this little iPad to the left. And we load in our OFP that we just filed. Import it. Here it is. Pierre-Elliott Trudeau International to Logan International. Here's the details of our OFP. Fuel trip, block fuel, average winds. What's our headwind? If it's a tailwind, a headwind. Our alternative routes and the block fuel, the fuel for that. And really all sorts of information that, I mean, I only understand the first quarter. This is all gibberish, really. I didn't say that, though. I did not say that out loud. So don't tell anybody. All right, we got this snazzy little iPad here. We're going to go ahead and get our ground power unit. Because we got batteries on board. But the batteries, which I'll show you up here, 1 and 2, we turn them on. They don't turn on everything, but they will give us our minimum, a couple of minimum systems here, which will let us at least contact the ATIS. Okay, that's our first thing that we have to contact with the ATC. ATIS is Automatic Terminal Information Service. It's not a person. It's just like it's on record. It's like a recording giving us some pertinent information on the runways and all that. We're going to quickly tune into the ATIS and write down the information that's necessary, like what runway we're taking off on and all that, so that we can contact delivery and get our clearance and all that. So let's go ahead and tune into Montreal ATIS and listen to what it's got to say. Listen to what it's telling us. So what is it? It's CYUL. ATIS.
Altimeter 2985. Approach ILS runway 24 right and ILS runway 24 left. Landing IFR runway 24 right and 24 left and VFR runway 24 left. Departing IFR and VFR runway 24 left. Migratory bird activity. Runway 1028 is now taxiway Charlie. Inform ATC that you have information. Alpha.
Okay, so that's what ATIS sounds like.
Montreal
We're going to disconnect that for just a quick second. That's what it sounds like. We're going to go through that again. As you heard, departure runways, you can expect IFR on runway 24 left. One of the runways has become a taxiway. In there is also the information we need for our altimeter. We're going to listen again for that.
Landing IFR runway 24 right and 24 left and VFR runway 24 left. Departing IFR and VFR runway 24 left. Migratory bird activity.
We got bird activity.
1028 is now taxiway Charlie. Inform ATC that you have information. Alpha.
We're still waiting for altimeter settings. Hold on.
Montreal information Alpha. Weather at 1600 Zulu. Wind 310 at 13 gusting 21. Visibility 30 miles. Few clouds at 5,000. Ceiling 2000 broken. Temperature 9er. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2985. Approach ILS runway 24 right and ILS runway 24 left. Landing IFR runway 24 right and...
Beautiful. So we got all of our information. Altimeter settings 2985. Temperature 9. The cloud breakage at 12,000. And the wind speed 160 at 0 knots. So it's coming in at the heading 160 at 0 knots. So I guess no wind. A lot I don't understand. You're going to see me get confused here as soon as we talk to ATC. Hey, that's why we're training. But we got our ATIS information, as you heard. The ATIS informed us we have information alpha. We now know when we contact delivery that's the information we have to tell them. That's what we have on board, information alpha. Before that, though, we gotta get all our cargo on and the catering truck to get the food, all the drinkies and snackies, and everybody's cargo, the luggage. So we'll just we'll enjoy that, I guess. Enjoy the realism. Is the simulator sounds too loud? Hold on. Let me turn down the simulator. But yeah, your coffee getting cold. This coffee right here, Air Canada coffee. It's okay, I didn't even drink it. So as the catering truck and the cargo truck, as you can see, the cargo bay doors open. These little animations will roll up and get that going. We'll go ahead and check our payload. So we'll import our settings here from our OFP, the flight plan. As you can see, it's how many passengers and the projected weight. We'll know the exact weight once everybody's on. We'll also go to our fuel planning. We'll load that in. It looks like we need the fuel trucks to actually remove some fuel. At this point, we can get the jet bridge and get the passengers on and the fuel all settled. There's the bridge where you guys are going to walk in from. And flight attendants at this point need to be paying attention because we'll be arming doors and stuff very soon, and people will be coming in. So you'll be counting head counts. You'll be doing all sorts of things. So we'll be buzzing soon. Flight attendants in the chat. You'll hear the calls from the plane. All call. You'll hear all call. You'll hear arm check and even an announcement from the pilots. Okay. Jet bridge is going. We got our payload. So what do we do at this point? I'm forgetting. Right. We can now I'm doing this kind of out of order, but we could turn on the external power.
Departing IFR and VFR runway 24 left. Migratory bird activity. Runway 1028 is now taxiway Charlie.
We're just-
Inform ATC that you have information.
Boom.
Alpha.
November 36 Alpha.
Okay, sorry, I was just moving around the radio, so
371, stand by number 1 for clearance.
how do we do this? Because they're going to be talking a lot. We'll just talk between them. So now that we got the plane powered with the external power, we can go ahead, turn on all the fuel pumps, crew oxygen, turn on our navs. Okay, these are the 3 different instruments that pretty much take in all navigational data. They take a couple minutes to align. As you can see on this main screen here, it says IR align in 2 minutes. So we have all of our notices here. Let's get some lights going on in the cockpit. It's a little dark. Here are floodlights. Here are integrated lights. ECAM screen lights. ECAM is the screen I just showed you. This is your MCDU. This is like your flight computer. Bring up the pilot, the brightness there. We got to see. I have no clue what this is, but we're bringing up the brightness on that. I don't know what this is, but we want to see it. Don't tell anybody I don't know that. We need lights, more lights. So dim. Boom. I'm liking it. Floor lights. This is our autopilot stuff. The flight computer display, FCD. And finally, some up top lights. Are you all feeling a little stuffy back there? At this point, flight attendants, we turn on the APU bleed so that we could turn on the air conditioning system. Boom. So that's on. We turn on the APU now. It's time to turn on the APU, auxiliary power unit. Right now we're connected to ground power, external power. We want our own power. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on. You'll see it spooling up here on the screen. You'll see these numbers go up in a second here. We're about to get into the air, folks, so hope you're enjoying this.
Air Canada 371, sorry for the delay due to event. I can give you higher than flight level 280.
Listen to the French ATC.
Yeah, we'll take 280 for Air Canada 371.
The Air Canada 371. That's funny. That's cool. Okay, our APU is not spooling up. What's going on here? What am I doing wrong? Fault. We have a fault.
Air Canada 371, you're clear to Winnipeg via the Montreal 2 departure. Flight plan route, about runway 24 left, squawk 1066.
Let's figure this out. We're going to troubleshoot this. This is why I'm getting trained.
Runway 24 left, squawk 1066. Air Canada 371.
Air Canada 371, read back correct information.
Okay, I think that should work now.
On 122.75, ready for push and start.
Is the APU powered by jet fuel or is it electric? It's electric. It's a smaller motor.
And 122.07.
It's a smaller motor meant for powering the electrical systems. I could be wrong, mildly attractive snake pit chat-tard. You know, I'm looking it up, and on the Airbus, it actually uses a little bit of jet fuel. On this plane, it does use a little bit of jet fuel. Okay, I think, what's going on with their APU? Is it going? Yes, it's going. So batteries are on. Air conditioning's on. Fuel pumps are on. At this point, we can now call for clearance. We're going to call for clearance here with Montreal ATC. So we are Air Canada 752. What time is it in Montreal? It's about 1:47 p.m. So, good afternoon, Montreal delivery. Air Canada 752. Looking for that IFR clear. Yeah. I'm practicing, okay? I'm nervous. Are we tuned to ground control? No, delivery. We need to be tuned to delivery. As you can see, these are the frequencies. All right, let's call for clearance. Wait, what do I have to do again? Good evening, Montreal ground. This is Air Canada 752 looking for IFR clearance to Boston.
Air Canada 752, Montreal delivery, good evening. Stand by number 2 for clearance.
All right, so you heard that. We're standing by. Number 2 in line, waiting for that IFR clearance. And while we're waiting for that, what can we do? We can arm check. So we're going to tell the world outside us that the plane is powered. So we turn on the beacon lights. You'll hear the flight attendants.
Air Canada 413, due to event, I cannot give you higher than
That's not us.
280. Is it okay with you? We're okay, 280 and 413.
So let's go ahead and turn on the beacon.
Air Canada 413, you're cleared.
Flight attendants will do a cross check.
Montreal to departure. Flight plan depart runway 24 left. Squawk 1035.
What cross check means is now we're going to check all the doors and all that. We're going to make sure the jet bridge and all ground power units, everything is disconnected. Cargo doors are closed.
413, read background information. Bravo. Departure frequency 132.85. Contact ramp 122075. Ready for push and start.
Okay, so hopefully we're next. And I forgot to tell the ATC that we have information alpha. But it's okay. Let's see if they talk to me. I'm still waiting in line. Hopefully they didn't forget. Oh, we haven't oh, we got to do this. This is major. We have to plan. We have to friggin' this is annoying. This part's annoying. It's not that annoying. But basically we have to...
Air Canada 750.
That's us.
Montreal delivery. Due to event, I gotta give you higher than flight level 270. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with us, Air Canada 752.
And Air Canada 752 route would not be asphalt. I was ready to copy.
I have no idea what he just said. I'm freaking out. Montreal delivery. You can say again?
Air Canada 752 route will not be asphalt. Advise ready for copy.
Ready to copy. Route will not be as filed. Air Canada 752.
Air Canada 752, you're clear to Boston via the Montreal to departure. Radar vectors to 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔, Victor India, Romeo, Kilo Alpha. Direct to Ski, Sierra, Kilo, Echo, Echo, Echo. Direct to Strom, Sierra, Tango, Romeo, Uniform, Mike. Direct to J5, Juliet, Foxtrot, Uniform, November, Delta. J5 to arrival, runway 24 left, squawk 1050.
Updated route is as follows. Cleared to take off with departure Montreal 2 in the 𝒔𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 transition. Direct to Ski, direct to Strum, direct to J-Fun. Sorry about the pronunciation. That's Juliet, Foxtrot, Uniform, November, Delta, and clear to runway 24 left. The squawk is 1050. Air Canada 752.
Air Canada 752, read back correct information. Bravo. Departure frequency 132.85 and contact ramp 122.075. Ready for push and start.
That's ready for push and start. Air Canada 752. All right, nice. So I think we're good. We got our clearance. We're clear for pushback and start. We're gonna finish with this MCDU. Sorry, they're talking in my ear, but I think they're not in yours, huh? So you might see me get confused a little bit, but I'm just listening to see if they're talking to me. So as you heard, we have an updated route We have written down our route. We're going to have to file that in sim brief again. We now have pushback clearance, okay. And I totally forgot what he said about what my departure frequency is, but we're going to have to call back for that. Amateur. And our squawk frequency is, 1050. This little box right here it's how air traffic controllers are going to be able to see us on their little screens. It's like a little radar thing. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on auto. Whew, okay. Let's get our pushback going. At this point, we need flight attendants to do a final check here with everybody. Just turning that up. And so yeah, that's all going. Let's just check here. Fuel's good. I think, did we do that already? Fueling time. Oh, we did. Did we board everybody? Here, we'll just press instant so everybody boards really fast.
Boarding completed.
So boarding is completed. Now let's quickly program this computer here. So here's our flight plan. We're going to go ahead init request. It shows our flight plan. All good here. Fuel predictions. Here is our zero fuel weight. This is important. This is the weight of the plane without any weight, so only passengers and cargo. So here it is, 54.3 with a 31.6 zero fuel weight ratio. No point in explaining all that crap to you, but it's just numbers that we got to put into this computer so they can plan all the fuel stuff. Real nice. 54.3 / 31.6 is how you write that. 31.6. You put it right here. Our block fuel is in tons. That's 5.8 tons. Put that right there. Our headwind is in our OFP, our flight plan. That's a headwind of 12. If it was a tailwind, it would say M. So 12 headwind. Our alternative fuel for our alternative destination, which is JFK, is 1.6 tons. We'll round that up. 1.66. We'll round that up to 1.7. We're almost ready, folks. Just hold on. We're taking off with flaps 1. We got to input that. 0.1. The temperature of the engines, we want them at 50, just for reasons. Don't worry. These numbers, if you're interested, V1, VR, and V2. These are the ground speeds that we'll be going at, calculated with all the fuel and the weight that's on the plane. The computer has given us these speeds for different moments of the flight. V1, I honestly forget. It's quite important, but we're just going to move on. V2 or VR, V-rotate is when we rotate the yoke and we bring the plane up into positive climb.
Montreal delivery gig.
And I forget what V2 is too. I know that's important, but that's why I'm getting trained. All right, we're almost ready to go. Fuel predictions, performance. Let's just check our flight plan here real quick.
2201, standby number 2 for clearance. Number 2, standby.
Okay.
Walker 3775, Montreal delivery. Are you ready for your clearance?
Go ahead. No,
what's our tire pressure PSI? Okay, let's check.
Walker 3775.
Tire pressure PSI. If I click wheel, you can see the temperature of the brakes is 10 degrees. And I don't know how to check PSI. I'm not sure. That might be important. We're just gonna hope the ground crews got that correct. All right, it's time for pushback. Let's get services. We go, pushback service. And as you'll see here, the pushback crew will hook up to the front wheel here.
One due to event, I'm going to give you a higher than flight level 270. Is that okay with? 270. I got it. 2201, you're clear to Boston via the Montreal to departure. Barbaru, départ runway 24 left, squawk 1031.
We're inputting our new flight plan. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Montreal to departure, 5 pound route. Runway 24 left, squawk is 1031. Air Canada 2201, read back correct mission Bravo. Departure frequency 132.85. Contact ramp 122075.
So here we got to edit our route. Let's input the route that air traffic controller gave us. We'll analyze it. It looks like this is not a... What's going on here? This is not an accepted route. Something's wrong. Oh, it's because I was cleared to a certain runway. What? I was cleared for which runway? Darn. I don't remember. And I don't want to ask. Montreal delivery, Air Canada 752. Could you say again on what runway we're cleared for?
Air Canada 752, cleared runway 24 left.
That's clear for 24 left, Air Canada 752. Okay, so 24 left. It's saying our standard instrument departure is not... I'm going to check with air traffic controller. Montreal delivery, Air Canada 752. Could you give us advise us on the selected instrument departure for 24 left?
Air Canada 752 Montreal to departure states runway heading 5,000 feet.
I don't understand what he just told me, but we're just going to keep going. I have no clue what he just said to me. We're just gonna force this to work. 06 left. Hold on. We're just gonna do what the man said. How about that? We're gonna do what the man said. We're gonna just generate the flight. Who cares? Yep, we're just gonna do what the man said. Okay. No, see, look, it's giving me an issue. Sit or fix Montreal. Oh, I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on, folks. Here, let's do this. Analyze the route. We're going to go 24 left. Yes. Find new route. No. I'm confused, folks. We're going to have to pull up the charts for this one. So let's pull up the charts. We're going to import our flight from SimBrief. And we're going to check the charts for this airport. What a mess. Okay, so here's our standard instrument departure. That's what they're called. It's like a route. It's a safe route out of an airport. That's what it is. Here is... This is called the Montreal 2 departure. Okay, folks, hold on.
405, Montreal delivery, good evening. Due to event, can I give you higher than flight level 280? Is that okay with you?
There is no... We got to talk to air traffic controller about this. Because I'm confused. Montreal 2. He said Montreal 2 departure, right? Montreal delivery, Air Canada 752. Apologies, a little confused on the instrument departure for 24 left. Is there such a departure as Montreal 2 for 24 left? I'm speaking badly.
Air Canada 752. Runway. They're the same for all the runways. It's runway heading 5,000 feet.
Understood. Finally, Air Canada 752. Apologies.
Hey, no worries.
He basically told me you're an idiot. Okay. So we're just gonna press this button, and we're just not gonna tell anybody. We're just gonna press that button. We're gonna that doesn't say Montreal 2, but we're gonna press the button. And we're going to fly at a heading of 5,000 and cross our fingers. But this is good for now. We can now push back. Let's go ahead, turn off the parking brake. Let's go ahead, parking brake off. Push back, start. And as we're pushing back, we can go ahead and turn on the engines. Ignition, engine 2. And we'll see it spool up here. Right here. You can see it spooling up. And you can even see it turning on the outside view. Go ahead and schedule another retraining for tomorrow too, Nick. What a mess. Okay, looking good. We're pushing back. Now, I should be picking a direction to turn, but I don't know where I'm going. We're going 2-4 left, right? So, where is 2-4 left? Show me the taxiways. Airport info. We're here, and we need to go to 2-4 left. So, that's over there. So, let's turn our tail to the east. Boom. That should be a nice turn. What's cool about this is, you know, it gives you a snazzy little indicator where your plane will end up. Oh no, on your iPad here, and you can even set the brightness of your iPad and stuff. What the heck is this? Whoever made this is incredible. All right, so let's turn on engine 2 now. Engine 2. We'll watch for that to spool up. I'm hungry. I think I'm going to order something once we're up in the air. Engine 2, engine 1 looking good. You always start engine 2 and then engine 1. Why? I don't know. I have no clue why. When I was reading the Airbus A320 manual, it says part of the startup checklist is you start engine 2 and then engine 1.
405, didn't understand. Did I receive a clearance?
We're Space Cadet.
Air Canada 405.
I'm a real pilot.
To EVIT, I get it. Give you higher than flight level 280. Is it okay with you?
What a nice air traffic controller.
AFM to flight level 280.
So now that we've pushed back, we're going to take the tug off. We're going to put our parking brake on.
And Air Canada 405, you're cleared to Pearson via the Montreal to departure. Flight Panu, depart runway 24 left.
And our engines are healthy, as you can see. Healthy numbers on the engines. The ECAM is not giving us any bad... I'm yelling because they're talking in my ear. Sorry. The ECAM here is supposed to tell us anything that's bad, right? It'll give us notices here. That it's empty is a good thing. Okay, at this point, we can lock the cockpit door. Look, I even have a little camera that tells me if there's anybody outside of the cockpit. So don't mess around. I can see you back there. We're going to turn off that video. Okay, at this point, what can we do? I forget. At this point, we got to turn on our wing lights, nav lights, taxi lights, strobe lights, arm, our exit lights, the smoking lights, the seatbelt signs. Those should have already been on, all of them. I'm going to turn on the dome lights here so I can see better. Everything's looking great. Okay, it's time to ask for taxiway clearance. So now we're going to ask for taxiway instructions. How are we going to get this plane to runway 24 left? So let's ask air traffic controller for that. Okay, hold on. Montreal delivery, Air Canada 752, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 752, contact ramp 122.075.
Contacting ramp, good day. He actually already told me to do that. You're not supposed to contact delivery for taxiway instructions, you idiot. He already told me to switch frequencies. It's over. It's freaking over. Let's go to the ramp. See, if I didn't have this iPad, I wouldn't even remember what frequency he told me. And if I was already in the air and I had to do an important switch, now imagine what mess that would be. And not only when you're departing from a runway where there are other planes, when it's the most dangerous. 122.07. Where is it? Where the heck is it? I'm looking for... I'm not finding the frequency here. 122.07. All. All right, we'll just have to input it manually. We're doing it live, boys. One, two, 075. We are now tuned into ramp frequency, and we're going to listen a little bit here, make sure we're not interrupting anybody. Montreal ramp, Air Canada 752, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 752, runway 24 left, altimeter 2984. Taxi via the horseshoe counterclockwise, west lane, north ramp, and hold short of Delta.
I have no clue what he just said to me. I've never heard taxiway instructions like that. Montreal ramp, could you say again on taxiway instructions for Air Canada 752?
Air Canada 752, standby. Break Air Canada 2201, contact Montreal ground 121.9, holding short of Delta.
On ground, hold short of Delta for Air Canada 2201.
Air Canada 752, taxi via the horseshoe counterclockwise, west lane, north ramp, and hold short of Delta.
I'm just going to repeat what he just said to me. Cleared to runway 24 left via the horseshoe counterclockwise, west lane, north ramp, hold short of Delta, Air Canada 752. I have no clue what the heck he wants me to do.
Good day, American 2025, hold short, Bravo 4.
All right, let's pull up the chart. Where's the horseshoe? What the heck is the horseshoe? Do you see a horseshoe here, folks? So what were the instructions? The instructions were 24 left. Here's 24 left. Via the horseshoe. I don't see a horseshoe. Okay, counterclockwise, he said. So we're going to figure that one out. West lane. Where's the west lane? Is this the horseshoe right here? So this is the horseshoe. So counterclockwise. No, but that's clockwise. Oh, is this the horseshoe? HS1? Maybe that's horseshoe. Oh my God. Should I ask him what a horseshoe is? Or is that too embarrassing? Well, he also told us to hold short a Delta. He also said north end of the ramp. So we're going to just take a big old guess. We're going to guess that this is the never eat sour watermelons. So this is the west, north horseshoe. We're going to go there. That's where we're going to go. We're going to aim for that, and we're going to see what air traffic controller says to us while we're moving. And I see that there's a Delta There's a delta here. So I'm thinking maybe it's there as well. I'm a little confused. Because that's holds short of delta, right? What a mess. No, I don't want to ask him what a horseshoe is. Horseshoe. ATC terminology. Let's Google that real quick. Okay, I'm going to ask him what it is. I'll ask him what a horseshoe is once he gives us the frequency for the handoff. That way, in case I mess him up or it's too crazy of a question, we could just hand off to the next frequency. All right, let's get the heck out of here. We're squawking our transponder. We're gonna turn off our parking brake. We're gonna make our way to what we think is the horseshoe. Okay? Here we go. I think we can speed up a bit. You know what I like to do with the air traffic controllers is I like to go really, really fast on the taxiways and then just play dumb and say, hey, Montreal ground, could you advise on the speed limits on the taxiways, please? That usually cracks them up. That usually breaks the ice. We need to pull up our map here. Hold on. Okay, we have no clue this is the correct way, but we're going to keep going. No one's saying anything to us yet. I'm freestyling. Are you in the north or south flow? No clue. Tell tower you are unfamiliar with the horseshoe. Okay, fine. Oh, let's turn on the parking brake while we do that. Montreal ramp, Air Canada 752. Unfamiliar with the horseshoe. Could you please advise?
Air Canada 752, you're already past it. You're on the east lane right now. Continue taxi via east lane, north ramp, hold short of Delta.
Continuing via east lane, holding short of Delta, Air Canada 752. I think I understand now. So whatever the horseshoe is, we passed it. This must be east, maybe.
Bye-bye.
Oh, here it is. Ground east, ground west. So this is east. This must be west. Whatever. I don't understand that either. But we're gonna go right here, the Delta, and we're just gonna hold short. we're just gonna keep going. What a mess. See, this is why I shouldn't do it like this on Fridays. You see how complicated it is? Okay, we're going a little fast.
Air Canada 117, Montreal apron, are you with me?
We're zooming. I know I'm messing up, aren't I, Christopher Withers? There's something I'm doing wrong here, but I'm just going to where I see a Delta and I'm holding short. Montreal ramp, Air Canada 752. Could you please advise on speed limit on taxiways?
Air Canada 752. Speed limit on the apron is 15 knots. On taxiways, it's 20 knots. Contact Montreal ground 121.9er.
Contacting ground. Good day. Thanks for the ATC. So we just got the handoff there. We're contacting ground. I think we should have already been with ground, but whatever.
Ground to local and 62 to London.
Ground control.
Control apron.
Boom. We are now connected to ground. Let's listen in. Let's not interrupt anyone, and we're going to tell ground that we're holding short of Delta, I think. If you're interested, here's the chart. And we're right there. What's cool about this technology is you could see our plane on the chart. You know, not a lot of pilots have this luxury. So it's making it a lot easier for me. And I already have enough handicaps. And they want to do that to all the airlines. Okay, they will call me. Okay. Am I doing this right? Why are you so nervous? Never tell an ATC your problems. Montreal ground is Air Canada 752 holding short of Delta.
Air Canada 752, Montreal ground, taxi Alpha 4 Alpha and hold short 24 left.
Taxiing via Alpha holding short of 24 left. Air Canada 752. Now at this point I can abbreviate Air Canada 752. I think I could just say Air Canada 52. But you heard the instructions. We're on our way now to we're going to taxi via taxiway Alpha, which is this one right in front of us. And we're going to make our way. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. There's a bunch of runways in front of me. Oh, I think this is the runway that became a taxiway that we heard in the A test earlier. You remember that? So this is it right here. Or we are rolling onto an active runway right now, and this is a felony. Either this is a felony, or this is what they told us to do. Let's go. We're about to be in the air, folks. Appreciate the patience. Hope you've been enjoying this. Should we go really fast on the taxiway? We're going off the runway. We're going off the runway. Yeah, I guess so, Christopher Withers. What it is, too, Christopher Withers, is it's probably... we're all amateurs, right? I mean, obviously you're hearing the ATC guys; they're total pros, but we're also not. We're also like enthusiasts, so there's probably a lot of stuff that's not totally official. You know what I'm saying, Christopher Withers? Okay, so ground has not handed us off yet to tower, which I think is what's coming next. But we're gonna hold short of 24 left. And we are going to get prepared for takeoff here. Do our takeoff before takeoff checklist. Just going to park her right here. Since I don't have actual feet in the plane, we'll just put the parking brake on right now. If I was in there, I'll just put my feet on the brake. Okay, so what should we do? I totally forget what he told us about altitudes, but we're just going to put in... You know what we could do? We could check our charts.
Air Canada 752.
That's us.
Tower 119.9.
Contacting tower, Air Canada 752. Thanks for the ATC. Good day. So tower 119.9er. We are switching to tower. Tower. Montreal tower 119.9er. Wait, hold on. 119.9er. Set active. We are now connected to tower. We are going to quickly check our departure chart here. Here it is. And when we are departing out of 24 left, we need to climb a heading of 237, or assigned vector. So we're going to listen for air traffic controllers to see if they tell us, if they give us assigned vectors. If they don't, we're...
on the RS.
If they don't give us any assigned vectors, we're going to climb via heading 237 like our standard
Down
instrument,
10 Montreal Tower, bonsoir, number 3, continue approach.
like our standard instrument departure
Continue approach,
says.
number 3,
So we read our standard instrument departure. We're going to set that into the computer here. We're going to put a heading, the heading here. We're going to put the heading 237. And we need to climb, maintain 5,000. We're going to put that into the computer. And we're going to first. And then we're going to tell the flight attendants to get everything ready. Takeoff mode, all our takeoff lights. We're going to put our auto brake on max. Wind shear prediction is on. What that is it just predicts if wind shear is going to happen, which is bad. Arm our spoilers, put the flaps on takeoff position. And we're good to go. We're about to... Let's call for... We're going to call tower now and let them know that we're ready. Ready for departure. Montreal Tower, Air Canada 752, ready for departure. That's cleared for takeoff. 24 left. Air Canada 752. You heard the man. Clear for takeoff. He told me the winds. I didn't hear what he said. A good pilot would have written that down. You're not in the taxiway center line. I know. So you see the center line? You'd think that you'd have to align it with the center of the plane, but no, you have to align it with the center of your view here. And that actually makes it center plane. So that center line, you have to actually center it, not with the plane, but with your actual view. Like you as the pilot, right here. You see this? The center line should be... Hold up. Right, or about there. That's actually centered. Okay, now we're off, but who cares? Let's go. Time to take off. They gave us takeoff clearance. Time to do it. Quick. Boom. We're going to spool up the engines to halfway. Spoilers, everything's armed. Flight attendants did final check. Everybody's strapped in. Flight attendant, the engine's spooled up halfway. We're going to turn off parking brake. Usually you don't do it like that. You just have normal brake. And we're going to put the throttle all the way up to flex takeoff thrust. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Okay, no, I just fixed it. We almost flew off the runway there. We're speeding up. We're about to hit V2. That's rotate time. We have positive climb. Gear up. I think I forgot to contact departure frequency. Uh-oh. I forgot my departure frequency. This is actually really bad. This is really bad. I'm going to get contacted real soon. This is a mess. Okay, we got a couple things to do real quick. We got to turn on our TCAS, basically our radar stuff. We got to bring up our flaps, disarm the spoilers. We are climbing, maintaining. We're going to go to 5,000 feet. Air autopilot is on. Everything's pretty much okay. Now is the issue of departure frequency. Who are we supposed to be contacting? We're supposed to be contacting someone. Montreal Tower, Air Canada 752, advise again on departure frequency. Big no-no. What? I don't know what frequency that was. What's our frequency? One, two. 126.9. I think I found it. Montreal approach, Air Canada 752 with you at 5,000 feet. Turning left, direct Verka, and climbing to flight level 270, Air Canada 752. That's flight level 230, Air Canada 752. Whew. We're screwing up, fellas. We're screwing up, boys. So we got to take a left right now. And I'm not doing it. Okay, we need to go direct. Okay, you can't hear the air traffic controller. I'm freaking out.
Canada 67, turn right, heading 150.
Okay, basically, air traffic controller told us to take a left to a certain heading.
Canada 2363, speed 210 knots, then descend 6,000.
Speed 210, then descend 6,000.
And I think we're good. There we go. We did it.
KLM 108.
We contacted air traffic controller.
Right turn.
We've did it. It was messy. It was janky, but we are on the flight plan, following directions, and we're direct to Verka right now. Heck yeah! And we're climbing to flight level 230 as they told us, and we're gonna make that a managed climb. So what that means is, the Airbus A320 has different modes for climbing, and
Air Canada 752, continue left turn heading 090.
Continuing left turn to heading 090, Air Canada 752. Okay.
KLM 108, sliding 060.
Something's wrong. So we're just going to listen to ATC, and we're going to, and we're switching to a heading of 090, as you heard.
Should be about 210 knots.
And boom. We're flying through clouds, so we're glad we have instruments in ATC right now. We never learned what a horseshoe is. We never learned what a horseshoe is. But hey, this is how you do it, folks. We done did it. DEI style. I mean, you just gotta love it when things work. Whew. Nice. Everything's looking good, I think. We're waiting for more instructions from air traffic controllers. And let's see what heading we're at right now. We seem to have just hit a heading of 090. And we'll just keep flying this heading until air traffic controller tells us otherwise. They must be separating traffic is what they're probably doing. But yeah, Air Canada Flight 7...
Montreal approach, Skyways 2638, descending to flight level 110.
Air Canada Flight 752 is going well. I appreciate everybody on board. Welcome aboard Air Canada Flight 752.
Right, approach 983, Skyways 2638.
Air Canada 67, turn left, heading 050.
050, Air Canada 67.
Air Canada 752, proceed direct Verka on course.
Proceeding direct to Verka on course, Air Canada 52.
Skyways 4638, descending.
You like that little abbreviation? You like that little professional abbreviation? He didn't even say anything. I didn't say 752. I said 52. And he gave us direct clearance to this waypoint called Verka. So we'll press the direct button. We'll click Verka. We'll click direct. And the plane will now begin turning towards that place.
Information Charlie, altimeter 2983.
24 left, Skinhead 29, altimeter 2983.
Aircraft 67, speed 210 knots.
210, Aircraft 67.
It's a pleasure, Christopher. Thank you for being with us.
Skyways 4638, speed 250 knots.
This is a really short flight.
250 knots, Skyways.
Geez, sorry. This is a really short flight, as you can see already on the screen. I could be wrong. I could be misreading this. But I believe, as you can read, you can see 𝒂𝒂𝒐𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 on the screen. That's the waypoint we were cleared direct to. And it looks like once we get to that waypoint, we'll already start our descent. That's what that blue arrow means. I could be wrong. That could be top of climb. Let's check the computer, in fact. Look, the top of climb and top of descent are really close to each other. So it looks like as soon as we get to our top of our climb, we're pretty much going to start our descent. We're flying a Boston Logan International, Jose. And we're doing this realistic with the ATC and all that. We just got cleared to 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔, this waypoint on the screen. And
26.9er.
And yeah, so everything's good so far. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Let me know what
Hello, Aircraft 405 airborne, runway 24 left.
if air traffic controller calls
405 arrival.
If air traffic controller calls for Air Canada 752, you guys got to tell me what he says. Remember, we're Air Canada 752. It's important you tell me what he says if they call us.
Say again, altitude for Aircraft 405.
Air Canada 405, 16,000, maintain runway heading.
Maintain runway heading, and climb to 16,000. Aircraft 405.
Air Canada 752, contact Boston 123.75.
Montreal approach. Good afternoon, Air Canada 29er with you, descending through 20,000 for 8,000.
Air Canada 752, contact Boston 123.75. Air Canada 752. Canada 2929, good day, runway 24 right, information Charlie, altimeter 2983.
Roger, information Charlie's on board, planning on runway 24 right, Air Canada 2929.
Air Canada 2363, vectors for sequence, sliding 020.
Did they talk to us?
020.
Did air traffic controller talk to us? He said contact Boston 12375. Air Canada 752 contacting Boston. Good day. Okay, so he told us to contact Boston. All right, let's contact Boston. Thank you, Snake Pit Chattard. So that's what's our frequency? 123.75. Okay. 123.75. Here it is. Let's contact Boston. Okay, so Boston, we're going to tell them we are at flight level 230. We are crossing which waypoint? Let's check, just to give them a better idea, you know? So that we sound pro. Uh-oh, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. There's a flight plan discontinuity. Something's wrong here. Okay, hopefully we fixed it. Because I don't see my plane anywhere. Okay, we gotta now we gotta contact Boston. We may be totally off course. Let's contact Boston. Good afternoon. What do we say? Good afternoon, Boston. Air Canada 752 with you at flight level 230. Something's wrong. I'm not getting any ATC. Something's wrong, folks. Something is wrong. We're off the flight plan all of a sudden. We've veered off course. We've definitely veered off course. That is for sure what happened here. Because as you can see, we're not on the flight plan. And we're trying to get in contact with ATC to help us find our bearings here. I don't know who to contact. Let's just contact Boston Center, 13345. This is bad.
Delta 1082, contact Boston Center, 128.75.
12875. Delta
We're going to lie and say we had issues with our instruments.
KLM 225, altitude indicates 800 feet above assigned level, same tensions.
They'll probably give me a new heading. You're right, Christopher. Boston Center, Air Canada 752. Having issues with our instruments here. Lost our way here. Could you please advise? I don't know what I'm saying. That's probably not how you talk to them right now.
Air Canada 752, contact Boston Center, 123.75.
123.75. Contacting 123.75. Air Canada 752. You guys told me that already. I should have just listened to you.
KLM 225, altitude indicates 700 feet above
The problem is that I tried doing that earlier and it didn't work. Let's try again. Oh, I'm blanking on how to contact him. What the heck am I talking? Who am I talking to? Boston what? Boston Center? Boston Center, Air Canada 752 with you, flight level 230. Issues with the instruments here. Lost our heading here a little bit. Could you guide us back to our flight plan here?
Canada 752, Boston Center. Hello. Maintain flight level 230. That'll be your final. And fly heading 180 when able direct to J Fund.
Direct to J Fund at heading and when able. Sorry, that's a heading 160 and when able direct to J Fund, Air Canada 52. So basically, it was a huge mistake, what just happened. But we got our heading, and we are now turning, I think. We should be turning slightly, I think, to a heading of 160. And then when we are able, we will intercept the J Fund.
United 2136, Boston 135.32.
Where's J Fund? I don't see J Fund.
135.32, United 2136, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to just cheat, I think. I'm going to just type in the waypoint J Fund. I'm guessing at this point, folks.
Delta 5355, Boston Center. Hello, cleared to LaGuardia. As filed, maintain 4,000. Expect flight level.
I'm guessing. I'm literally guessing.
1 minutes after departure. Departure's this frequency, squawk 73.
What if I do like this? Because you heard ATC, they cleared us to intercept the waypoint known as J Fund, but I don't see that anywhere in my computer, which must mean that somewhere along the way I forgot to program that. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I could just override it and just. Yes, I can. Look, it works. Whew. We're just not going to tell anybody. And I believe right here, as you can see on the screen, I believe we're about to intercept that very. I think they're talking to us. Boston Center, say again for who the call for is.
Yeah, it was Air Canada 752. Just wanted to see if you were direct J Fund at this.
Direct to J Fund right now. That's Air Canada 52.
Canada 752, thank you.
That's Air Canada 752. So I guess he didn't even like my abbreviation. I guess that was wrong. I don't know why that was wrong. He corrected me there. He said Air Canada 752. So I guess I'm not allowed to abbreviate. Shoot me, sue me. I guess I'm not allowed to abbreviate. Jeez. But we are on our way. What a mess. What a mess. They're going to give me some descent instructions probably soon. Somebody get this brown pilot a parachute. What a mess. Yeah, I'm trying to be all cool and like abbreviations.
November 76 Alpha, cross Concord at and maintain 11,000. The Manchester altimeter 2982.
I think right now we could chill.
We will begin our descent into Concord 376 Alpha.
November 76 Alpha, just verify you'll cross Concord at and maintain 11,000.
11,000 at Concord.
Let's study our charts.
Concord 1262, Boston Center 135.32. Talk to you soon.
Let's study our arrival charts.
Walker 1262, yeah.
Where the arrival is.
Boston Center, good afternoon. American 1489, asking 11,000.
So here's our arrival. I'm going to turn down the ATC so it doesn't. Yes, it's okay to be publicly reprimanded. You're right about this. I'm going to turn off the ATC. I can still hear them, but you won't, so I can talk about this. But this is our approach. This is our arrival chart. And we are arriving here. We're going direct to J-Fund, as you heard the man. And once we get to J-Fund... Uh-oh. The problem is... Okay, we got to program them real quick. We're going to program that real quick. As you can see, here's our airport, Boston International. We're going to choose our arrival. Our arrival air. We're going to land at 22 left. The J-Fund arrival. No via. No transition either. Just because I just don't know. No transition. We're inserting that. As you can see, it's now in our program. And the first waypoint after J-Fund is autumn. So this is our approach right here, as you can see. So we're going to go J-Fund, autumn. Once we get to autumn, we need to be between these altitudes, between flight level 120 and flight level 110. Then it's waypoint winter. These are our constraints. Then it's Harris. Then it's whatever this is. And then it's clear all the way to runway 22 left, I think. We'll see what they tell us. Just studying our charts here a little bit. But looking good. I think we're pretty much laughing for a little bit here. Until someone calls to us. "33 souls on board. Make it pretty." So, I think we're fine. I think we're set. Where are we exactly? How far are we from J-Fund? Is the question. Is that really our flight plan? Look at that. Look at that squirrely mess. Is that what pilots are flying? It doesn't look like that on the charts. What the? Something's wrong. We're gonna fly that anyways. I don't know what to tell you. Something's wrong with our flight plan here. Hold up. Oh, I think what's wrong is this. Boom. Doesn't that look right? I think that looks correct now. J-Fund into autumn, into winter, into Harris, into whatever. All right. I don't know. Something's bothering me about this flight plan. Something looks wrong. Something looks wrong. Something does not look right here. We're combing through the flight plan with a fine-tooth comb here. As you can see, here's our flight plan, and here's our computer that programs it. We're going to scroll through the various waypoints here, and we're going to find where we are and where we're going. Something's terribly wrong. Okay, no, nothing's wrong. So what it is that once we get to this waypoint, we have to fly manually to intercept this waypoint, and then we can do our final turns into the runway. Is what it looks like. But now I'm lost where I am. Where are we on the flight plan? Is this working?
118.25.
Okay, I think this is good now.
Air Canada 2201, contact Boston approach 118.25.
118.25. Good evening, American 2134.
American 2134, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climbing 230, American 2134.
I don't know where we are, folks.
Boston Center, good afternoon, November 488, flight level 2.
There's something wrong here.
8, descending to 240.
Hey, Christopher, do you know anything about Airbus?
November 488, Boston Center.
Do you know if it's a bad idea if I just delete everything and just like input it again?
We're no longer on the J Fund arrival, November 488. We were given Golf Delta Mike 4.
Yeah, that'd help if I could read. I'll have lower for you in about 20 miles.
All right, appreciate that, November 488.
What happens if I just clear everything? Uh-oh. This is not good. Your pilot's lost. He's straight up lost. Okay, so now I'm going to input it. I'm going to input the arrival once more. Arrival, ILS 22 left, via the J Fund arrival, no via. Let's just pick a transition for fun.
November 488, descend and maintain 16,000, the Boston altimeter 2985.
Oh no!
Down to 16,000.
This is worse. Look at our flight plan now. This is worse.
American 2134, Boston Center 125.32. Sorry, 135.32, 3532.
American 2134 over to 130.32, confirm.
American 2134, 135.32, 3532.
Over to 135.32, American 2135, goodbye.
Advise tower if your heading is correct. Okay. Good call, Christopher.
Delta 5355, runway 28 taxi via Mike Alpha, cross runway 33 at Alpha.
Boston Center, Air Canada 752. Having trouble with the instruments here. Could you please advise on the heading towards J Fund?
Air Canada 752, just fly your present heading, and you're more or less still direct J Fund at this time.
Thank you very much, Air Canada 752. So we're just gonna follow what air traffic controller says. So we have no clue what our computers say, but we are flying the correct heading. We're just gonna wait for ATC to tell us when to descend. And in fact, you know what? Maybe I should tell air traffic controller. Maybe I should advise them. What do you think, Christopher Withers? Should I advise Tower that my instruments aren't working? AKA
2626 Boston.
AKA the pilot has no clue what he's doing, and then they'll just direct us all the way down, you think? Did you lag out, Christopher? I was asking you, I was saying, do you think I should tell air traffic controller that my instruments aren't working, aka I don't know what I'm doing, and they'll just guide me all the way down? Because it looks like we're flying the correct heading.
Canada 752, descend and maintain descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descending and maintaining flight level 210, Air Canada 752. Okay. We are descending to flight level 210 now. At the request of air traffic controller. Let's see if we can fix our computer here. What have I done?
American 2626 Boston.
What have I done to our flight plan?
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
All right, flight attendants are getting the cabin prepared for arrival. As you heard the captain there speaking, there is yeah, we're getting ready for that. I'm just a little worried, you know, considering our computer situation.
KLM 62 Hotel Boston Center, hello, come and maintain flight level 230, that'll be your final.
Are you seeing this on the computer? Like, what kind of flight plan is this?
2626 with 14,000.
American 2626 Boston Center, hello, come and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, American 2626.
Hey, but anyways, we're flying beautifully. As long as that's okay, right? But we'll be going to the approach here. Full ATC coverage in a moment here.
I'm sorry, say again. Delta 5355, fly runway heading, runway 28, clear for takeoff, the wind 29,
Will do, Christopher.
Gust 31.
Player 845 with you, descending through flight level 2000.
Player 845 Boston Center, hello, descend to maintain 16,000, the Stewart altimeter 2984.
Descend 16,000 for player 845.
Player 845, what do you direct to right now?
I've been given a direct to the airport.
You see, it's difficult. If we were to do it this realistically.
And player 845 requested to leave Cockpit for 2 minutes.
Player 845, that's approved.
Sorry, I'm listening to Tower. But yeah, doing it this realistically on Fridays is, you can see, impossible. There's someone on the wing. What the? Who's on the wing?
American 2626 Boston Center 135.32.
.32, American 2626.
American 752, descend and maintain flight level 1, correction Air Canada 752, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descending and maintaining flight level 190, Air Canada 752.
Air Canada 752, were you able to get the arrival back in their direct J fund?
Still working out the instrument issues here. Will advise as soon as I can. Just maintaining this heading, though, and this flight level. Air Canada 752.
Canada 752, roger, thanks.
So basically, he's asking us if we figured out the instrument problems. And you're right, Christopher Withers. They were thinking about me. That's interesting. So, yeah, he's wondering if I figured out the instrument issues. I have not. As you can see, we're about to fly into this insane flight plan. This computer I messed up we're about to fly into that, and I don't know what to do.
Player 845, descend and maintain 7,000. Good rate on the descent, please.
Descend 7,000 and repeat please.
And player 45, just a good rate on your...
Look at that. Look, do you see this corkscrew? We're about to fly into that. Should I tell them? Should I tell air traffic that we're about to fly into this mess? Nah. They'll find out. I should tell them, I should ask them if maybe I can go direct to Autumn. Because if I might be able to skip this whole thing. Let's see if I can go direct to Autumn.
November 488, descend and maintain 11,000.
But I can't, I don't know if I should do that because, let me ask. Boston Center, Air Canada 752. It looks like I can direct to Autumn and it might fix my instrument issues here. Advise if that's possible.
Delta 5355, Boston Center radar contact. Come and maintain 10,000. Turn left heading 180. Air Canada 752. You can just expect vectors into the Boston airport.
That's vectors into Boston Airport. Air Canada 752.
November 488, cross lobby at maintain.
I have no idea what he just said. We're gonna do it anyways.
Lobby at maintain 7,000.
Oh, look, it fixed it. Look at that. That flight plan looks normal now.
Air Canada 752, descend and maintain 15,000. Boston Altimeter 29085.
Descending and maintaining flight level 15,000. Say again on the frequency.
Air Canada 752, the Boston altimeter 29085. 29085.
Boston altimeter is 29085 and Air Canada 752.
November 76 Alpha, cross Lawrence.
So he just gave us our altimeter for Boston. It's this snazzy thing up here. We set it to 29085.
Cross Lawrence.
That'll give us like
4,000.
basically correct altitude information because the way planes
Air Canada 752, turn right heading 190.
Turning right to heading 190, Air Canada 752. You heard the man. We're turning to
Hello, Walker 12.
what heading did they just give us?
0, signing 240.
190,
Walker
right?
1262 Boston Center. Hello, cross Abdot at and maintain 11,000. Burlington altimeter.
Did he also give us a altitude?
Cross
I forget.
11,000, Walker 12.
This is horrible.
Boston Center, November 376 Alpha. Are we direct to Lawrence?
November 76 Alpha. Negative. Just stay on the actually clear direct. No, just stay on the route for now and cross Lawrence at 4,000.
Affirm.
United 2098, hello, we are leveled at 14,000.
United 2098 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Level 2.
Chat, did they give us a flight altitude constraint? I've missed it.
Center, hello, American 845.
I know they gave us a heading, but did they give us an altitude?
Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Flight level 190, American 845.
Boston Center, this is Jazz 982 at 230, descending.
Yeah, they got me, bro. They got me. They got vectors, everything. We're paying attention. We're paying attention.
Jazz 8, correction, Jazz 982 Boston Center, hello, descend and maintain 16,000, Stewart altimeter 29084.
29084 at 160, 982.
Boston United 1997, climbing through 11,500 for 140.
Imperfect citizen. Are you positive they gave us a 15,000 ceiling? All right, I'm switching.
97 Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb 10, flight level 230, 1997.
Boston 7, this is 982, say again, QNH.
Jazz 982, the Stewart altimeter 2984.
Roger, 2984, thank you.
Boston Center, Air Canada 752. Say again on altitude.
Air Canada 752, turn left, heading 070, descend and maintain 11,000.
That's heading 070 and an altitude of 11,000. Air Canada 752. Turn left. He said turn left. He said turn left. Bad, 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 bad. Not good. Okay, 070, left turn. And we are descending to 1,000 feet. You heard the man. Nice. Going to be landing in Boston soon.
Air Canada 752, turn left, heading 070, descend and maintain 11,000. Contact Boston approach 118.25.
118.25. Turning left to heading 070, descending to altitude of 11,000, and contacting 118.25, Air Canada 752.
American 1489, cross Basie at maintain.
Let's do that real quick. Let's switch to 118.25.
Base at maintain 8,000, American 1489.
Oh man, I'm panicking. Let's just switch it here.
United 2090, contact Boston Center 135.
118.25. 118.25.
Confirm 135.32 for United 2098.
Switch. Let's contact them. Who are we talking to right now? 118.25. Who the heck are we talking to? 118.25. That's Boston approach.
Boston approach, good afternoon, November 488, descending past 7,400 for 7,000.
Number 480, Boston approach, hello, Boston, altimeter 295, expect the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Expect the ILS to left approach, November 488.
Boston approach, Air Canada 752 with you, descending past 13,000 feet at a heading of 070.
Canada 752, Boston approach, hello, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 7,000, vectors ILS 22 left.
Heading 110 and altitude 7,000, Air Canada 752. Come on, we gotta get this turn going. So 110. We need to descend to 7,000. He said something about vectors. I'm gonna ask him to say again.
650, November Sierra, contact Boston approach 126.5.
126.5, 650, number sure.
Boston approach, Air Canada 752. Say again on vectors.
It's going to be right turn heading 110.
Right turn 110, Air Canada 752. We're in the clouds, folks. Look, we only have the instruments and the air traffic controllers to save our lives now. Descending to 7,000 feet.
Approach November 488. I don't believe we're ILS capable. Can we do the RNAV X-ray for 22 left?
Anti-ice detected. We need ice. Uh-oh. Where's our ice? Where's our anti-ice? Anti-ice. Wing engine. Yeah.
Air Canada 752, turn left heading 050, vectors for your descent.
Turning left to heading 050, Air Canada 752. 752. 050. Something's wrong. We're doing something wrong here. They keep or maybe we're doing something right and they're just vectoring us the correct way.
Air Canada 752, it's going to be 070 heading.
070 headings, Air Canada 752. Okay, so never mind. Maybe they made a mistake. All right. We got this. Now at this point, I think we want to be.
Air Canada 752 need to descend please down to 5,000. And then Boston approach 126.5.
126.25. Descending to 5,000, contacting 126.25. Air Canada 752, good day.
Boston approaches November 376.
Now we got to contact someone else real quick.
6,000 to 4,000.
What is it? 12625. 12625.
What was that Boston Boston approach cut out?
Okay. We're descending. We got to contact who are we talking to right now? 12625. Boston Tower. I think. We're just going to say Boston. Boston Air Canada 752 with you at 5,000, descending past 8,000 feet. I just mumbled that in hopes they would not notice that I don't know who I'm contacting. Who's 126.25? Oh, Boston Approach? No, I was just talking to Boston Approach. They said 12625, right? Boston and Air Canada 752 with you at below 7,000 feet. Boston Approach, Air Canada 752. Advise again on the frequency you handed me off to.
It's going to be 126.5.
Oh, Lord. 126.5, Air Canada 752. Oh, Lord. I got that wrong. We got to contact them quick. We're late.
Boston approach. November 0, November Sierra, you're a mile from Wayne. Clear ILS runway 22 left approach. Maintain 170 knots or greater to Vogue.
Boston Approach, Air Canada 752 with you at 6,000 feet.
November 0, November Sierra, you're overhead Wayne. Clear ILS runway 22 left approach. Maintain 170 knots or greater to Vogue.
Alright, cleared ILS 22 left and 170 or greater on the speed to 650 knots here.
United 1537, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 2,500.
Left heading 270 down to 2,500, United 1537.
Air Canada 752, Boston approach, hello, maintain 5,000.
Maintaining 5,000, Air Canada 752.
Boston approach, hello, just doing search 25,000.
All right, so we're maintaining 5,000. We're checked in with Tower. I think Boston Tower. I mean Boston Approach.
Air Canada 730, correct, and Air Canada 752, turn right direct, Noli.
Turning right direct to Noli, Air Canada 752.
Air Portugal 211, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left 250, descend, maintain 3,000. And what about
I don't know where they want me to go.
211? Let's do 210 knots, Air Portugal 211.
Speed 210, 211.
American 1686, turn left heading 04.
Left heading 040, 1686.
Challenger 0, November Sierra, connect Boston Tower 132.22.
3222, 0 November Sierra.
United 1537, you're a mile from Wayne, turn left heading 250, maintain 2,500 till established on the localizer, put ILS runway 22 left.
Left heading 250, 2,500 until established, cleared ILS 22 left, United 1537.
Air Canada 752. Say again which waypoint direct to?
Air Canada 752, direct Noli. It's the first fix on the approach, N-O-L-E-Y.
N-O-L-E-Y, direct Noli. See, the thing is that I don't have it on my
Portugal 211,
computer.
reduce speed to 190.
So we got to do this janky.
190, Portugal 211.
United 1537, maintain 170 knots.
We're going.
170 knots until...
Okay, we got it. I think we're doing this.
JetBlue 1132, reduce speed to 190, fly present heading, maintain 3,000.
Heading 190, 3,000.
Coming in for that landing. I hope so.
Air Portugal 211, you're a mile from Lane. Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach. Maintain 170 knots to Vocus.
Maintain 170 knots and clear 22 left approach. 211.
United 1537, maintain 170 knots to Vocus. Connect Boston Tower 132.2.
170 knots until Vogus, contact Tower 132.1.
Yeah.
37, good day.
This is it.
JetBlue 1132, you're going to the right. I really don't know why. Turn left heading 31.
Are they talking to me?
310 JetBlue 1132.
Yeah, your previous assignment was present heading. I really needed you to follow that.
Ooh, ATC's mad at that plane.
American 1686, turn right heading 190, descend and maintain Shrita.
Someone made a big mistake. Someone did a big
you
no-no.
know what? You know what? That's not going to work. American 1686, I'm sorry. Continue on the heading 040. I'll turn you short.
They're getting chewed out. I'm going to get chewed out next.
Heading 040, American 1686.
JetBlue 1132, turn left heading 270 now. 270, descend and maintain 3000.
These pilots are getting chewed out.
JetBlue 1132.
Air Canada 752, descend and maintain 4000, reduce speed to 19.
Descending and maintaining 4,000 and reducing speed, Air Canada 752. You heard the man. We're following directions. We're not going to get chewed out.
Approach is November 376 Alpha, heading, flying through flight level 4000.
November 376 Alpha, Boston approach, Roger. I'll get you inbound here in a moment, but you can expect a bit of a delay.
Roger that.
What a stressful Saturday for some people.
1132, descend and maintain 2500.
Down to 2500, JetBlue 1132.
Air Canada 752, cross Noli at or above 4000, cleared RNAV X-ray runway 22 left.
That's clear for 22 left, crossing advised height Air Canada 752. That is not how you speak to air traffic controller.
Portugal 211, connect Boston Tower.
I don't know.
132.
That is not how you speak to air traffic controller, by the way.
Tower 13222, Portugal 211, bye-bye.
We need to get down to 4,000 feet. Let's go.
40, it's vectors to the
And we are clear for 22 left.
140 to the right, vector to the
They're going to hand me off to another frequency here shortly.
JetBlue 1132, descend and maintain 2500, then reduce speed to 17.
2500, then reduce to 1704.
No, he got chewed out. He was like, I really needed you to. He's like, I really needed you to maintain that level, man.
Hello. 27, Pulse Heavy Boston approach.
I'm obviously exaggerating it for the camera.
310, maintain, descending 4000, giant 27, 12 heavy.
We need to descend a little faster, I think.
JetBlue 1132, you're 5 miles from Vocus, fly heading 250, maintain 2500 till established on the localizer, put ILS runway 22 left.
250.
We are crossing Noli now, so we are crossing Noli, so yeah, we're coming in.
27, Pulse Heavy, turn left heading 270.
We're basically landing soon.
Right heading 270, giant 27 heavy.
No, it's a left, Giant 2712. I really need you to turn left, Giant 2712 heavy. Left turn 27.
You're telling me that's not getting chewed out?
Yeah, you've gone through the...
Yo, that guy's getting chewed out, man. You didn't tell me that's not getting chewed out.
752 heavy, maintain 170 knots to Vogue.
Maintaining 170 knots, Air Canada 752.
American 1686 heavy.
That guy was getting chewed out. What are you talking about?
1686 heavy, turn right heading 250.
Okay, at this point we got our flaps up, arm our spoilers.
November 488, turn left heading 03.
I think we can put our gear down, but I might be too early here.
November 48. JetBlue 1132, connect Boston Tower 132.2.
It's a stressful Saturday.
132.2 for JetBlue 1136 point.
Giant 2712.
Giant 2712 heavy, go ahead.
Yep, hello, I've given you about 4 headings and you're still flying the arrival, so I really need you to fly these headings. Giant 2712 heavy, turn left heading 310.
Bro's not listening.
310, giant 2712 heavy.
Somebody, what's wrong with him?
1686 heavy, descend and maintain 3000. On that heading, join the runway 22 left localize.
What's wrong with that guy?
Descend 3000 and we'll call it
No, you're right, Josh. That's not getting chewed out. No, I see what you're saying now.
Alpha, what's the greatest speed you can maintain on the final approach?
No, I see what you're saying now, man. People call things chewed out when it's just like they're just telling you instructions.
November 376 Alpha.
But that guy's not listening. You know what I'm saying?
376 Alpha.
No, Lord, no. He's right about the chewed out
You
stuff.
can do is 85 knots.
You know what he means by that.
100 knots, 376 Alpha.
So,
Okay, 376
if you look
Alpha,
on the
right heading
screen here, you
270,
see this
you can
purple
expect at least
diamond.
An hour delay going to Boston. If the best you can do is 100.
Whoa, okay. I think he's mad. I'm just playing around. This diamond, when it gets here, it's when we get on the glide slope. That means that's the glide slope, and we start going down. To keep it simple. Let me pay attention to air traffic controller. We're really close.
52 Connect Boston Tower 132.2.
Say again on the frequency, Air Canada 752.
132.22, 3222.
That's 132.22, Air Canada 752. Good day.
American 18, correction, American 1686. You're a mile from Noli. Cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach and maintain your current.
.22.
Maintain current to left, American 1686.
Boston Tower, Air Canada 752 with you at 4,000 feet.
Charlie, hold short runway 22 at Charlie and say frequency again, please. Sorry.
128.8.
I interrupted.
128.8, Portugal to 11.
Air Canada 752, Boston Tower number 2, following 8320 over the numbers, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, Air Canada 752. Now, I don't know what he just said, but I feel like we're really high up. There's something really wrong here. There's something really, really wrong here. We're really high up. This does not seem normal. Something's wrong. Or are we good, Christopher? What do you something's wrong here. Something's wrong here.
Phenomena.
Come on. Why isn't the computer doing what I want it to do?
Boston, vacate right on Echo.
We're just doing this manual. We're doing this manual. We're doing this manual.
Phenomena.
Pitipi. Mana. I don't know, folks. We're doing this manual. This is not what they want me to do, probably.
JetBlue 1132, hold short of 22 right, contact tower 12.
Holy, we're coming in hot.
Hold short of 2 right.
I did something wrong. I did something wrong because we were way too high.
128.8,
The air traffic controller is wondering what's going on. We are way too fast for this landing, folks. But we are doing this emergency landing. Mayday, mayday.
Tower, hello, American 16.
Mayday, mayday.
Localizer to left.
Mayday, mayday.
86 heavy Boston Tower, hello, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Mayday, mayday.
Clear to land to left.
A little bit of a bounce. Whew, we did it. All right, let's get off the runway. I've actually never...
Canada 752, welcome to Boston. I'm sure you'll have to change over some puke bags once you get over to the terminal. You can hold short 22 right at Echo, contact tower 128.8.
Big time on the change of the puke bags on here, but I appreciate the welcome. Thanks for the ATC, Air Canada 752. Y'all heard the... Did you hear the ATC? They commented on the landing. Okay. Bro, what are you talking about? It looked like a totally smooth landing to me. Hey, we do appreciate ATC for you know, doing the work that they do. It's kind of fun and so we appreciate them. We always thank them on our way out of the VATSIM network. We thank the ATC for their work. They're stressing themselves out on a Saturday, all for our entertainment. Yeah, you heard air traffic controller was commenting on our landing there. You know, they had some comments there. We're going to need the puke bags changed. All right, folks. That was the flight. I'm glad you... I've been wanting to do that with you guys for a long time. To do like a full VATSIM network flight like that from beginning to end. So I'm going to tune off here for a little bit. Maybe even until tomorrow, till Monday. But I'm going to end the stream here. I got a couple things to handle. And depending on how this day ends up, if you hit the notification bell, we might be back for more Chill Stream Saturday. Lord Bibby 42, thank you for the super chat there. I appreciate that. Knit, your landings make the Lord very nervous. But that's how that went. Thanks, folks. Hit the notification bell to see if I go live later. And we have our Chill Stream Saturdays. It was a squeaker, Christopher. In fact, Christopher, ATC commented on our spicy landing. You might want to rewind and check it out. Folks, catch you later if we do later stream today. And if not, Sunday and Monday. Appreciate it, folks. Take care.